Hello everybody, this is our second day of our trip to Bentonville, and we have a better idea of how things are going now, and also we finally have that GoPro mount, so the footage is going to be much better.
I thought it was... We're on Oscar's loop.
After a climb up Oscar's loop to the hub, we ended up at this really cool structure that's there to drop into all the trails. You can do the rock slab, which I'm about to do, which is sticking up the ground. It's really weird, and it's pretty cool. I did it a couple more times for practice just because it was so interesting. Now we're actually dropping into the trail called Rock Solid, which is a very fun techie trail with a few jumps. This is probably the most fun tech I've ever done, just because the rocks are so big, jagged, and flat, and it makes for some really interesting terrain.
There's also spider webs. But that also probably helps so much in this situation. Okay, let me lower the seat. Just it's hard to know when it's a jump or when it's a climb. I should just hear some lifts. I can't because I don't have the speed for it.
I hope you can hear that sound in the background. It sounds like an animal. At first I thought it was just a person saying walk, but it didn't sound like a person after I listened to it a little bit more. And I have no clue what it is. My guess was some sort of moose, but I'm not even sure if there's moose in Arkansas. Because it sounds like a big animal, but I still have no clue what it is.
I don't even know if they have moose in Arkansas. Non-picky berm. I wasn't ready for that. These rocky berms are so fun. Oh no, my pants. It's stuck on my pants. That's the one disadvantage to these pants. They always get stuck on your seat.
Yeah, we'll get you some new pants.
I have already fallen so many times on this trip, and my dad keeps messing with me by telling me everything I've fallen is poison oak. But luckily none of it was actually poison oak, and I'm not even sure if they have poison oak in Arkansas. So it has been a trip with a lot of falling. And right as I say that, I fall. We were excited to finally get on a flow trail, but unfortunately once we got to the top, the trail was closed, so we did all that climbing for nothing, even though it wasn't that big of a climb.
Dad. It's closed.
After seeing Family Flow was closed, we decided to go to a trail called Down Under, which is in a completely different trail system. It's extremely fun. It's more of a cross-country trail that goes up and down, but it's still extremely fun, and it was one of my favorites.
Brake before it turns on. It's kind of hard. Especially when the trail gets so fast. It's cool like how the mosses grow on the berms.
There's a Sasquatch coming up. See if you can find him.
Oh, it's Bigfoot. Whoa!
This next section of trail has to be the most fun section I've ever been on. It was just so amazing. So many rollers that you can just go so fast on. You can barely see them on my camera, but it's amazing. I am really not joking about how fun that section was. It just feels like it's so long, and even though it doesn't look like it on camera, you're going really fast. And those rollers, you can't even see them on the camera at all, but my goodness, they are there, and they're big, and they're very nicely made. Well, that's the end of the video. That was a really fun day. I really enjoyed it, especially the Down Under trail. It was a pretty good trail. I would definitely recommend if you're going there. And that's really it. As I said in the last video, if you have any suggestions about commentary or editing or GoPro settings or whatever, I'd appreciate them very much since I'm pretty new to this. Either way, thanks guys. Later.